Alright everybody, we took a trip down to our nearest hobby shop. We picked up some kits today. We picked up some stuff for our model railroad, picked up some Batman stuff, some paint, and some other supplies. Something we've been kind of having fun with are these Bandai quick build kits. Pokemon. We built a Pac-Man not too long ago. So that's all cool stuff. So we built Jigglypuff for his little sister. That's pretty cool. She's a really nice little kit. They go together very, very easily. Today, we have
Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu. So we're going to see how he goes together. They're for ages 6+. So Jigglypuff, because we built it for his little sister, she's almost 4 years old. We actually glued it together. So there's not a lot of parts to come off once we glue it together. But she does tend to like throw things sometimes or drop things. So that's why we glued that one together. You don't really need glue to assemble these, but we use a little bit when we don't want them to fall apart. So what do we got in there, buddy? We got some really nice instructions with this one. Sometimes the instructions are just printed inside the box, but that one has some really awesome color instructions. So we're gonna get the parts out of the box. I'm gonna have a look at it. Got some stickers for the details, so it looks like there's a little tongue, and then another little thing, I'm not quite sure what that's for. But these are all of our parts that go together. This is gonna be Pikachu. We also have some other ones. I think his name is Piplup. We'll wait till your sister's done taking a nap and we'll build that one for her. And then the other one, a little more of a mean looking character, Zekrom. So these kits range about $11, $12. Sometimes there are a couple more dollars. We'll set those off to the side for now. So let's start with step 1. First thing we need is A111, and then A13, and A112. So I'll tell you what, that'll work on snipping these, okay? So A111, it looks like that's his body there. So this is sprue A1, it says A1 right there. A111 looks like it is going to be his face, so it starts you out with his face to make it nice and interesting. You use the sprue cutters, but Dad is just going to go ahead and use them today. You don't necessarily need sprue cutters. We actually had the neighbor kid build another Pokemon character. She took it home with her. And the kids were actually able to kind of wiggle the parts off easily on the sprues. So that looks like his eyes.
So if there's like two on each side, you just kind of like spin it.
So we're going to figure out how that all goes together. Most of these kits build in about 15 or 20 minutes. That's kind of neat for the attention span of a kid. So we're going to lay his face down, buddy. And those are going to be his eyes. Right? We're just going to pop them right in there. Sometimes they need a little bit of parents' help. Okay, you want to try and do his mouth and his cheeks? Go ahead and flip them over. They pop in real nice. It sure did. And then it shows you what the part should look like on the instructions. How did it go? That looks pretty good. So already we got Pikachu's face just with a couple of nice colored parts. The color on Bandai kits are pretty superb. So now we need A15 and A14, which are going to be these pieces. Oh, it looks like it's actually a part so that his head articulates. And really, there's not so many parts. A lot of Bandai kits, the Star Wars kits, and things of that nature. There's a ton of parts, so sometimes you really have to study all the parts. All right, buddy, you want to put these two together? So A217, so we're moving over here. We got to pay attention to our parts. See, something popped off there. It looks like one of his foot. So A217 looks like that's part of his body. We're going to go ahead and cut that off. I like to use sprue cutters because it makes it a little cleaner. There's no little plastic nubs. Okay, so now we gotta actually figure out how this goes in there. looks like it goes in like this. Yep, so that's what it looks like, flat part. It's just gonna kind of pop in there, okay? So that's that. That looks like that's correct. And now we need A218, which is the other part of his body. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. These kits are really awesome. You got a nice collection of things that we built in your bedroom. I almost think we need to put more shelves in your room, like kind of around the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so now looks like you're just going to line these two parts up and put them together. So, it kind of looks like it should be flush. Okay, so it's going to go in just like that. Okay, looks like we had a foot fall off the screw a little earlier. So just going to pop that in there. On to the next page. So now I need A114. So this is still A1. So if I'm holding it like this, A114 is going to go in like that. Yep, it looks like his ears are going to move. So that's kind of cool. Okay. And then it looks like A113. Now this is stuff, yeah, this is something I think you could build all on your own, but it takes a little while. You do have to be careful, because if you do pop them together incorrectly, sometimes you got to pop them back apart. Well, this one we don't actually want to glue together, I think. I think for you, it's going to be cool. And then it kind of shows you to check and verify what's going on there. Okay, that you have a little bit of movement. All right, so now it looks like now you can put his face on, partner. Okay, so go ahead and put Pikachu's face on. There you go. Take your time. Make sure everything's lined up.
His face and his face.
Yeah, nice. So, yeah, his head turns a little bit.
And when you turn his head,
The ears move. That's pretty cool. That is a really well engineered kit. So that's pretty cool. Turn his head and the little mounts actually move for his ears. So let's look for what we have to do next. We need A18, A17, and A11 because he's got little black tipped ears. So A17. Yeah, there's a few of them. So I think this guy is going to go, yeah, it's crazy when you do model rockets, everything looks like a rocket. So let's see, make sure we're doing this the right way. There we go. And his ear moves. It's kind of cool because when his head moves, his ear moves too. Look at that. Is that cool or what? Look at his little ear moves. That's actually a really cool kit. So, okay. So this one I would keep away from your sister for sure. So let's do the other ear. There you go. Take your time. Get it on there okay? Pretty cool. Check and see when his head turns if his ears move too. That's awesome. That is so cool, man. Look at that. His ears turn like different directions. That is really, yeah, that is such a neat little, that is so surprising. Okay, so we did all that. Now we're going to work on his arms. We need A215. So we're going to go on to A2 now. There's really no parts left on A1, but I don't throw anything away until we're done. So we need A2. It looks like 15 and A2 19. There you go. See, that's the thing. It looks like a foot. And his arms move. Everything moves on these kids. So that's kind of cool. But we built something for his sister. We're going to glue it together. Oh my goodness. Those ears are adorable. I can't get over those ears. It's out of control. Looks like his feet are pretty simple. There's no bottom to his feet, which is okay. So that's 1 foot. That would have been, let's make sure that it's going to go together right. So this is 24, A2 24. So 24, they're calling that his, so that foot there is going to be his right foot to your left. So that's the one that fell off earlier. You just kind of pop it in there. There you go, that's his foot. And then we got A226 and A225, which are, he has some brown stripes on his back. So we're going to put those on his back. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to fit in those slots. So 26 is the higher stripe, buddy. Okay. Probably a little bit different size. Okay, so this is the higher stripe. And if you look at it, partner, it's slotted a certain way. All their parts are engineered to go together a certain way. So there's one brown stripe on his back. And then we are going to get the other stripe. So then later we're probably going to build a little kit with your sister. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay. Here, you want to put that stripe on his back?
Yes, guys, for the tail.
Yep. Looks like we're going to do the tail next. So A227, A228. There's two little parts that go together. Now, with any model, some parts look a little fragile. So these parts they actually look pretty solid, but they could be fragile. So you gotta pay attention to how you're putting it together, because when they snap together, you might break them. So Dad will work on this. Cool, and then you know what? We still have some stickers. There's a little pink sticker for his tongue, and then another little like stripe sticker for his nose. We're going to do that. So Dad has to use a razor blade. Sometimes if I use my fingernails, we're real careful about having knives out. Dad, make sure he puts them all away. So let's go ahead and get his tongue all put together. Bit of depth. There we go, I think we did okay. There's a little more dimension actually. Bandai stickers are usually pretty nice. A lot of the more advanced kits give you the option of water slide. But that's it. That's Pikachu. Awesome. That's Pikachu. That's it, everybody. That was about a 15 or 20 minute kit. He articulates really nice. Awesome. Looks good. I like it. So our next couple kits we're going to build, Zekrom. And this one is, we actually picked this one for your sister, Piplup, the little penguin. So we'll see how those goes. So thanks for watching today, everybody. Pretty cool. Have a good day.